Hey Orange fans, Roman Bear here. Today I'm gonna tell you guys about my upcoming object show, Skylands of Craziness. The reason why is because the reveal trailer that came out a few months ago has recently surpassed 1,000 views. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but for me not milking any content and for having the most support from it does mean a lot to me. Now for anyone who's new to the channel or haven't seen or heard of what it is, well let me break it down in the best way I could. So Skylands of Craziness is a fun little game show that takes place on a floating island called Infinity Isle. The show is hosted by Golden Ticket, in which he grabbed 25 contestants from around the globe to compete for his spare powers. Think of it like the power of 2, but with a more mature rating, because let's be honest, object shows are not made for kids. But besides the point, I'm also here to confirm some of the stuff that was already revealed and a few things that you guys should expect in the near future. That way we could be more hyped up about the show. If you don't know, throughout the whole month of April in the community post section, I have revealed every character in the main cast one at a time. Until the end, we also revealed the intro for the show that was animated and uploaded by our good friend Crafted Pin. The reason I did is because for one, I needed to find a reason to post every so often, even if it wasn't every day, and two, to help you guys understand everyone who's in the show a bit better. However, there may be more characters in the future which won't be a marathon like before, and I want to keep it more so surprises than anything, because it would just spoil all of our plans before we even show it. Now, we do have a lot of future plans up ahead of us, but today I'm only here to reveal one of them. I'm not going to build up suspense for this because I'm not revealing a ton on this video, but one I think you guys will like. Because that really only depends on if the show does well, because I don't want to be sitting here like, is anyone gonna check this out? Before I even try. I'm making sure that I don't make that same mistake again, and that everything for this is properly organized and put together the way I expect it to. But enough dilly-dally, the thing I want to reveal is the merch store! For one of our plans, we do want to make a whole merch store only related to SLOC. We plan on selling stuff like t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, hats, maybe plushies, and everything else that we could imagine you guys be happy with. And again, this won't come out depending on if the show does well for me, and you guys are more than willing to see what we have in store. I won't talk much else about it, let's go to the next section. One of the things I'm most excited about when this show comes out is the fan work you guys come up with, whether it be art, animations, music, and maybe even games. However, I do have a rule with one certain game that I feel is the need to mention. I don't normally like to talk about this on this channel, but Friday Night Funkin'. If you guys make a mod called Skylands of Funkiness or whatever else you guys come up with, just remember that I do not want any affiliation with the mods. If you do end up asking me to help out, then high likely chance that I would say no. And you guys are allowed to make mods, and even the team behind SLOC could help out. The only thing is, I don't want myself to contribute into any of that. Voice acting is a hard maybe, because I want SLOC to feel like a real passion project of mine, instead of just throwing random references and other unoriginal projects to it. I don't want to make my show feel like that. And speaking of affiliations, some of you guys that don't watch a ton of my videos know this, but I also created 2 other shows before this one, Romy Object and ONS. I just want to real quickly clarify that SLOC does not have any correlation to those shows. Like, not in the same universe, basically. There may be references here and there throughout the show, but there's not any canon appeals about them. And I don't want to brag about the show or anything, but SLOC is gonna have way more effort than those 2 shows combined, in terms of like animation, story, music, and everyone that's helping out with the show. Because honestly, I don't know where I'd be if it weren't for everyone helping with SLOC. Shout out to everyone in the team that's willing to help me with this passion project, by the way. Now, we don't have an exact release date yet for the first episode, but our main goal is to release it by the end of this year or the beginning of the next, because I don't want to make the same mistake as I did with Romy Object and never really release episode 5. I want to make sure that everything is in order, all being active, and being the best director I can be. And as for how long the first episode will be, I'm not exactly sure how long the first episode will be in terms of its writing, the plot, etc., but our goal for that is to make it at least 20 to 30 minutes long. If it becomes any longer than that, it's fine, but it would be a ton for all of us to do. Just remember that. Well, that's all the updates of the show that I could give. I know it wasn't as much as you guys thought, and I know that there isn't an animation to show related to it, but just remember everyone, animation takes time. Me and everyone on the team are trying our hardest to make this show not just happen, but to be great for everyone to watch. The show will be available on YouTube, but there will also be an uncensored version that will be posted on Newgrounds. Yes, there will be those moments in this show. But yeah, make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm almost at 3,000 subscribers, and if I hit that before the end of this year, I'll reveal something else special related to this. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys in the sky!